From your Pittsburgh Pirates.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Paul Skeens.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
TJ Friedel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Right side, York. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To first, might be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. But no throw to second as they only get the out at first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. This one popped up. They got it for out number 2. And now it's Austin Hayes. And there's a foul ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Right side. Reynolds gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Swings through that. Triolo, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. In the air, right field, Marte. One up, one down. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. In the air to left, down the line. Hayes has it sized up. He's got it, and there's two away. Brian Reynolds here. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
One strike.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Got him swinging. Back here at PNC Park. Now it's the right fielder, MLB Marte. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Cruz has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Spencer Steer. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
No ball. One strike.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that's the third. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the second. Now, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Green back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's McCutchen. Green, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Out towards left center. Friedel sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Two down. So up next, Nick Gonzalez. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up. York corrals it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lux now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
One strike.
Chopped out in front of the plate. He puts it in his pocket. Safe at first without a play. Man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Lux off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. So one left. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
1-2.
That one way inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Nick York, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to third, Triolo. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. That misses the zone. 1-0. Marte measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's usually a third baseman, but today starting in the outfield. That's in there. 1-2.
Well, this probably feels like a day off a little bit, going from that hot corner where you got to be on your toes every single pitch to being able to relax a little bit and have more time to react in the outfield.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grounder might be 2. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Fought off foul. 2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
2 outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. On the ground, out to short. Throw is high and over his head. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, T.J. Friedl. Slice the other way and foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Hayes at third. Marte on second. Hayes at first. 2 out of the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. Lutz swings through it for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base hit, 1 run is in, and it gets by him. Now the 2nd run is in, around 3rd. He's safe, and they clear the bases. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this. Back here at PNC Park, bottom 4. Back. Next for Cincinnati. Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, MLB Marte. Swing and a miss.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz